Remember asking both my mom and dad why we never travel to exotic lands. We only ever really visit friends, nothing to tell when the summer ends. We never really went buying clothes, folks were passing on the stuff in plenty loads. New shoes once a year and
21 Rockstar families, I hope that you guys are having an incredible Sunday so far. I hope that you were able to rest up from our trip to the nation's capital yesterday. And man, was it an incredible, extraordinary, magical day for the Room 21 Rockstars. And I just want to extend a special thanks to, first of all of our chaperones who came out yesterday. It was an awesome day. Could not have done it without you. And to all Room 21 Rockstar families for, supporting your scholar and attending the trip. It's really become an annual tradition for Room 21 and something that these scholars specifically just took so much from. So I'm so incredibly proud of them, and I am so thankful for each and every one of you, not only for the trip, but for everything you do to support the Room 21 mission. So thank you to each and every one of you. My only thing is, if you happen to have any pictures or anything that you may have taken from the trip, during at any point yesterday, if you could just send those to me in an email, you could text them to me 814-319-2811, or email them to me. That would be wonderful, only because I'm going to be starting, believe it or not, to be putting together our graduation video for Academy graduation, and some of those pictures would be excellent additions to our slideshow. So if you have any of those, just send those along. In other news, I would like to congratulate this week's Rockstar of the Week, Ms. Angelina Vaughn. Angelina was exceptional day in and day out this week in terms of her effective effort, in terms of helping all of those around her, and living the 5 core values each and every day. I was so proud of her for making it to the final 19 of the Great Barrett Shake, and for those reasons, Angelina is this week's Rockstar of the Week. So congratulations goes out to Angelina. I would also like to thank all of you for supporting the Innovation Showcase on Wednesday. We had just about 800 people walk through the doors of Barrett. Thank you for allowing your scholars to help me in making sure everything ran smoothly. And thank you for coming and supporting Barrett, checking out all of the awesome displays throughout the night as well. You guys are absolutely awesome, and I thank you for that. The Boosterthon Fun Run is in full production this week. Remember, you can get pledges at funrun.com. And our fun run will actually be coming up here on Thursday. I'll be sending home some more information on Remind, on your text alert, and also in email throughout the week about the Boosterthon. But all you need to know right now is to go to funrun.com for any further details. One final exciting announcement. 1 week from tomorrow, Monday, is the 3rd annual Room 21 Rockstar Grammarly Awards. So your scholars are very diligently working on their albums right now, and I cannot wait to see the writing that they decide to submit for their final Grammarly portfolio. So those are, all of that is due coming up on Friday. So they're going to have a lot of time to work on it throughout the week. But like I told the scholars, they're going to have to put a little bit of time and effort into that at home to make sure that their Grammarly is everything they want it to be, and then some. So now I'm going to send you off to the strategy session, and I'll see you guys on the other end. Okay, Room 21 Rockstars, here we are at the home of our famous class website, recordrockstars.weebly.com. I have a bunch of different strategies that I want to share with you this week, specifically focusing on our study of data involving mean, median, mode, and range, and all the cool things that we were working on at the end of last week and coming into this week. So, before we get on to that, I have a couple of things. First of all, remember, the 3rd annual Room 21 Grammarys are coming up on May 9th, which is next Monday, believe it or not. Remember that your Grammarly portfolios are due on Friday. It is very important that you are working on those. It is very important that you turn those in on Friday for consideration in the Grammarys. And then finally, this week for our Science SOL review, we're spending a few days actually on Sun, Moon, and Earth. We're going to be studying that specifically tomorrow. Okay, and then we will be back to it with our daily quizzes, natural resources on Tuesday, and scientific method on Wednesday, and then we're into the 5th grade review. We're going to start looking at sound on Thursday, so we're coming back around to everything that we've been studying. So we'll be back to sound on Thursday, okay? So make sure you're looking at that sun and moon and earth material to make sure that you are ready to rock and roll with that. So with that being said, let's head over to the VODCAST section. And you know, this week I'm trying to mix up our usage of the secret VOD, or the secret hashtag for the week. So this week our secret hashtag is Grammarly Portfolio. Grammarly Portfolio, and you know, that's the secret hashtag of the week, to continue reminding you that those are due on May 6th, which, believe it or not, is on Friday. So make sure that those are turned in and ready to go for me on Friday so that the judges have time to consider them for the 3rd annual Grammarlies coming up on May 9th. So pretty exciting things happening in Room 21. We have a bunch of cool websites this week, guys, that you can visit to earn some house points. I'm actually going to make this a double house point week because I'm so incredibly proud of all of your focus and effective effort on the Washington, D.C. trip. So with that being said, I have stem and leaf materials here. Now remember, the first link was how to make stem and leaf plots, and then the second 2 links were actually working with stem and leaf plots and exploring them a little more. And then the final link is new this week. It deals with mean, median, mode, and range, calculating that. And remember, if you're given a set of data for whatever reason, what is the first thing that we do with that every single time? Yes, we line it up from least to greatest. If you're having trouble remembering what mean, median, mode, and range are, just go ahead and play this song. It's so cool, and it's a great way to remember. And my internet's going a little slow today, but it's to the Lazy Song, which I know you all know.
Now I'm going to get A's. D in middle, mode is most. Range is the difference of the high and low. And mean is just another way of averaging. I'm gonna get A's.
So I thought that this was a cool way for you to review and refresh what mean, median, mode, and range are. And we're still going to spend a few days on that this week, scholars, to make sure that you're strong and ready to rock and roll with those ideas for our math test coming up toward the end of the week. So those are there. Decided to keep up the measurement conversions, the metric conversions, just in case you want to look at that 1 or 2 more times and make sure that you have that down. And then finally, the math challenge of the week is still here for this week, only because last week was so crazy with so many things going on, with our early out, with our CSA, with all the different things we were doing, with our algebra readiness test, that I kept it up because I know everybody was busy and crazy and all over the place, so I have that up for you as well. And then finally, in terms of reading, I want you to hang tight for reading until tomorrow when I introduce an assignment that you're all going to be working on to kind of sum up, you know, I guess a way to say it would be kind of the life lessons that we've learned this year in reading class, and specifically with the books concerning the Holocaust. We're really going to have a great opportunity to reflect in that realm. And then finally, our writing fix of the week is the same as last week, but I love it so much. I didn't see anybody actually submit it. Like I said, because I know you guys were crazy busy. You were after school with me for the Innovation Showcase, so I kept this up 1 more week. And like I said, this week is a double house point week, so everything is worth double. And we know how close the house point race is, so you're going to want to keep updated with that. It says, some people stand out from the pack. Do you? What sets you apart from the others? Is it good and considered to be outstanding, that thing that sets you apart? Or is it something to be ashamed of and quite embarrassed of? So I thought that was a good thing to think of, especially, you know, in our study of Number the Stars and the different things we've been looking at with that. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to turn you back over to Mr. Reichert in person. 21 Rockstar families, as always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please do not hesitate to contact me. You know, we're going to have an amazing week. We had an amazing week last week. I continue to thank you for your amazing support of the Room 21 Rockstar mission, and I cannot wait to end the final month of school with your scholar here in Room 21. We are going to make it magical as all get out. So, as always, if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please do not hesitate to contact me. You are the very best families in Stafford County, and I'll see you next week.
Remember asking both my mom and dad why we never traveled to exotic lands. We only ever really visit friends. Nothing to tell when the summer ends.